of November morning. It's quite chilly. I've got my winter coat with me and I'm wearing it, but I was just spotting out some corn out into the lake and worked up a bit of a sweat, so had to cool down a little bit. I'm fishing on the shores of Lake Ontario today, so I'm sure you can hear the waves, and it's quite a beautiful sight. I'm here with some members of the Wild Carp Club of Ontario. Brian Brown and I believe Clint and Dave are still asleep in the bivvy. They've been out here all night, and from what I hear, Brian's got one in the sling that he got just before sunrise. So he's over here spotting out some more corn right now. I've already put mine out, set up, and we'll talk about the rigs and the baits a little bit later. But let's get started. Cold November morning on the lake for carp. Let's see what happens.
Definitely a nice fish.
Oh, yeah.
Nice beefy fish.
Nice. Beauty. Yeah, Jesse, somebody has to get a screaming run when the camera's on. What do you think?
That'd be awesome.
Let's go release this bad boy. Common, 14 pounds, caught in Lake Ontario, fishing carp zoom, plum puffs, gorgeous fish. Big thanks, my buddy John coming out. Been a pleasure fishing with you. Don't Hopefully we get you on some fish soon. It's been great out here. Sun's shining. A little cold. But at least we got one on the bank. Cheers.
Well, little change of tactics. Spent the morning fishing with the Wild Carp Club guys over at Lake Ontario. Brian got that beauty chunker this morning, right before first light, just before I showed up actually. So it was nice that he was able to put it in the sling so we could see it. But you know, it was really slow. Lake fishing is not something that's in my comfort zone. I still have a whole lot to learn about that style of fishing, and the more I fish with those guys, the more I'll learn, and that's great. But I really wanted to get a fish today, and to put the odds in my favor, I thought I'd come back and try my river spot. Great day of fishing, trying a couple of different things, different tactics. What better way to spend the day, right? Well, how about an update? I've been here just over an hour and 15 minutes or so. The sun has gone back behind some clouds, and my idea of coming into where there should be some warmer water didn't really pan out. The temperature has dropped quite a bit over here, and the wind has picked up a lot. So yeah, I took a gamble hoping that I could really crank a fish out of my comfort zone, my favorite spot. Got a little bit of time left, the chances are still there, but she's looking a little bit slim now. I did have one run, very short run, took maybe just a few yards of line, not much at all, and by the time I got to it, there was nothing on the end. So just grab it, downriver a little bit, just went to the left, gone. But, you know, there was a chance. I missed it. It happens, part of fishing. But it was nice to hear that some guys got some downriver just a bit the first thing this morning. So it seems like today was the morning bite. First Brian out of the lake. Gentleman here. You never know. Might still get one, but getting the odd bump. Something's moving around down there. But yeah, just the one run. Nothing else. Really nice to get one before I go home. I think that pretty much wraps up my day, a full day, and you know, not too bad weather-wise for the 29th of November. It's bitterly cold now, but I was able to spend the whole day out. Started the morning off at Lake Ontario, fishing with the guys from the Carp Club. Brian and Clint and Jesse showed up and joined us. That was a lot of fun. You know, great job for Brian getting that beauty chunker that he got, you know, right before first light. It was pretty nice to show up and be setting up and look down. There's a sling sitting there in the water, shaking a little bit because you know that fish is getting its energy back. So overall, it's been a good day. Tried this spot hoping that I would get a fish, but unfortunately the sun that I was really counting on warming the water up disappeared by the time I got here. It's done nothing but get colder and colder since I got here. But oh well, I did have a run, a couple of little bumps here and there. Didn't turn into any fish, but that's part of what happens. Again, for this time of year, I really can't complain. Not having any snow and no ice halfway across the river, it was great to be able to get out, to see a little bit of activity, and just enjoy the weekend. I think I'm going to give it about, 15 or 20 minutes. Let it get just that little bit darker in case I can squeak a bite out right at the last minute. But if nothing happens, maybe I guess I'll go back to trout fishing for next weekend. But until next time, enjoy your time in the water. We'll see you again. Bye.